Hello students, here we are going to start with a new chapter, chapter 16, Light. If we enter a dark room, the objects present in the room are not visible. However, if we switch on a bulb, everything in the room becomes visible. Why? The answer is due to light. Light is something that everyone is familiar with. It comes from many sources. One of it is the sun. Now, the question is, what is light? It is an invisible form of energy which gives us the sensation of vision, and an object that is capable of emitting light is called the source of light. We have two types of sources of light. One is the natural source of light, such as the sun, stars, Jugnu, or the glowworm, and some man-made sources are an electric bulb, a torch, a burning candle, etc. Now we have studied in our earlier classes many properties about light. One of it is the rectilinear propagation of light. It says that the light travels in a straight line. What makes the things visible? It is the light which makes the things visible. How it is? When the light from any of its source falls on an object, it reflects in all the directions, and when this reflected light falls on or enters our eyes, we are able to see the things. This is how it makes the things visible to us. We have observed that when we stand in front of a mirror or a shiny metal surface, we can see not only our image but the images of all things around us. This happens because the mirror or the metal surface reflects light coming from all the objects. So we can say reflection of light is the bouncing back of light from the surface of an object. Let us understand more about reflection with the help of a diagram. In the diagram, ON is the normal. Then normal is a line perpendicular to the surface of the mirror at the point of incidence O. The ray of light coming from an object that falls on the surface of the mirror is called the incident ray. In the diagram, OA is the incident ray. Some more terms are: the ray of light that gets reflected from the mirror is called the reflected ray. The angle formed by the incident ray with the normal is called the angle of incidence, as you can see in the figure, and the angle formed between the reflected ray and the normal is called the angle of reflection. The reflection of light takes place from a reflecting surface according to definite laws. These are known as laws of reflection. They are: the angle of incidence is equals to the angle of reflection. And the second law says that the incident ray, the reflected ray, and the normal to the mirror at the point of incidence all lies in the same plane. These laws of reflection are applicable to all smooth or rough surfaces, whether they are curved or plane.